always hated awkward silences. But I hate more is getting stung by a bee, right? I mean, you step on it, even if it's a dead one, and you're like, ow, I have a bee sting on my foot. And then it really hurts, right? But we always overlook them. They are vital to a lot of plants and flowers and all sorts of the ecosystems throughout the world. When we think of endangered species, we always think of like the white rhino, you know, the Bengal tiger, bigger animals. We don't tend to think about insects or pollinators. They tend to have actually more meaning for us in life than the white rhino, because whereas bees pollinate flowers and they help plants breed and produce more, rhinos just walk on the plains and stuff of Africa and look awesome when you go to the zoo, and bees sting you, I guess, but otherwise they have a lot of benefits. The thing about bees, though, is they're starting to die off. They're going away. Recently, the United States Fish and Wildlife program ended up posting that there were 7 new species of bees that are endangered. The 7 in Hawaii actually look like wasps. They kind of have yellow faces. They're called the yellow-faced bees, right? Kind of looks a little intimidating. Looks like a wasp, but it's actually a very good pollinator. It pollinates tons of different flowers in Hawaii. As you can see by this field of flowers, which is in Japan, but they have bees in Japan too, so it's pretty useful to have bees around. And then a newer one that is relatively more well known, although its name is a little bit different, is the rusty bumblebee. We all know what a bumblebee is. It's pretty much, there's songs about it. But the bumblebee is actually an endangered species now. It's dropped 89% in its population according to the United States Fish and Wildlife, and they are in need of conservation efforts. And while people donate money to wildlife causes for rhinos and tigers and all the big animals that you see in zoos, there's not a lot being done for bees. And I think that should change.